Hey, I'm Nate. I just recently got done with an nv4500 swap in a 74 Chevy. Uh, just figured I'd kind of go through and tell you all what you have to look forward to and what needs to be done. Uh, as you can figure, the 4-speed shifter was normally up in here, but you have to move it clear back almost to, I think it was a total of 5 inches, the hole. It wasn't too bad. The transfer case shifter, I did have to shorten it, or I moved it over to the side a little bit, because when you put it in 4 low, it was right up in here. All I did was I went down at the curve, first little curve, cut it, and moved it over so it will pass. It goes up to there now, which none of the beauty rings or anything is bolted down. But I think what I'm going to end up doing is taking and notching these 2 beauty rings and just welding them together. It'd just be one, and it'd be a lot easier to put down. Then to go underneath, I did not use hydraulic clutch. I stayed with my mechanical. What you can do is you can use the clutch rod out of a 67 through 72 to make it longer. I've got one somewhere, I'm sure. I just didn't have time to dig it out. And then what I did, just to make sure that would clear the bell housing, I notched it right there just a little bit, which I didn't have to do, turns out. It's the original clutch pressure plate flywheel for the big block. And then I got the bell housing off of advanced adapters. I got the transfer case adapter off of advanced adapters. You do have to make a new bracket that comes down, that bolts to the adapter to the old cross member, which that's not too bad to do. That's pretty easy. All my drive shafts I have not had to touch them. It's still the original links. It just shortens everything. It shortens the rear drive shaft. Well, the tail housing from the transfer case comes back an inch, which there's still plenty there to bottom out. You know, it ain't gonna bottom out and hit the transfer case. It's not a big deal. This transfer case is the one MP205 off the 4-speed, which is really nice. I like being able to reuse my transfer case because I know there's nothing wrong with it. Now, over to here. Advanced Adapter sends you a bracket to relocate the transfer case shifter, but it would actually mount it. Oh, I get my arm up in there. It will actually mount this bolt up in here, which I did not like. It means you'd have to make a new hole for the transfer case shifter. You'd have to make a new link for the shifter. So what I did is basically I went inside the pocket of this cast iron adapter and made a bracket to fit inside of there, and it fits in a factory spot. Wasn't bad to do, just a lot of measuring and coming up with ideas for different things. But it works great. I've used it for the last couple days. No issues. But yeah, the old beater's coming around. Not a bad truck for pulling out of the junkyard. I did put the this bed on it because I got tired of the flatbed banging and shit. Building a new bumper for the rear. But for some reason somebody decided they're going to put dual tanks in. And they were off a little bit on the first hole. So I got to fix that. And I'm going to cut this one out and put the original recessed pocket for the gas cap. I think this truck's going to get another body this next summer. We're going to go down south and do some vacationing down there. Try to drag home another square body with a good body. Alright, well, that's the nv4500 swap. Wasn't hard. If you know how to do wrenching, it ain't bad to do. Alright, thanks.